Okay, welcome everybody to Mixed Screens Podcast. It's me, Judy.
I'm Erica.
Back again. About to do another session here. First on the docket, we are rolling it up. Got a little purple punch.
And some Paris OG.
Oh.
I like the way that purple punch smells. It's very sweet.
All about the peas. Yeah, you know what? It's very sweet and very pretty too. Mm-hmm. It's super purpley and dusty. Yeah, it's a nice flower.
Yeah.
You want a bong rope of
Sure.
The purple punch, and then we'll...
Sure. Can you tell them where to follow us? So
you can follow us on Instagram at Mixed Screens Podcast, on Twitter at Mixed Screens Pod. You can look for us on SoundCloud and YouTube at Mixed Screens Podcast, as well as mixedscreenspodcast.com. And if you want to send us an email, let us know what's up. Go ahead and shoot an email to mixedscreenspodcast@gmail.com. You can also leave a voicemail if you've got that voicemail life. I mean, who does that anymore? But maybe we'll listen at 562-294-1363. Also, Twitter and Instagram are the best places to reach us. Let us know if you want to be on the show.
Cool, thanks. So first on the docket is we're going to blaze it up a little bit and just chat. So I guess... do you want to start with my little story from today?
Yeah.
So while we do this. So I have a son. He's in middle school, 7th grade. Our kids actually go to the same school. So today he tells, somehow we were talking about sex because we're pretty open or whatever. And he was saying we were listening to the radio. And he was saying, I don't think kids should have sex young because then what if you get older and you get a girlfriend and you're going to have to tell her that you had sex with someone else. And I'm like, I don't think they really care if they're a grown adult unless they wanted to marry a virgin or if they wanted to wait until they got married. Then they would care if their partner had multiple partners. But I don't think most people care.
Virgins, they out there.
Yeah, virgin, yeah. So then he says, he started to tell me something and he goes, oh, never mind. And I said, what? He said, he started saying, McAuliffe is so bad because we were passing by McAuliffe. He's like, everybody knows about all the drug use there and all the sex those kids have there. And he was like, everybody knows that they have sex at McAuliffe. And then he was like, actually, he said some kids got suspended. Well, she said the girl got suspended and the boy got expelled today because they were performing in the boys' bathroom.
Oh.
She was going down on him.
Damn. And what grade were they in?
He said they were 8th graders.
Damn. Well, shit. Yeah, it happens. Yeah. I remember fucking being in 8th grade and...
Everybody was... I mean, not me. I wasn't having sex in the 8th grade personally, but a lot of my friends were. A lot of them were.
I think it's a very small percentage. Yes, it happens, but I think when you go through the whole 13-year-old through the whole campus,
right,
that's just I mean shit. I had friends that were pregnant and had their second kid at 13. I was actually just talking to a friend of mine about that. At 13, fucking having kids and shit. So yeah, and I remember I was in the 8th grade and she was pregnant, and it wasn't just her. There was 2 other friends.
Yeah, I remember a girl. She was pregnant in the 8th grade, and by the 10th grade, she was pregnant again. And by the time we were 20, she had 3 kids, or whatever. So, and then my best friend actually, even though she comes from money, so her family has money, she got pregnant in the 10th grade, and she actually went to one of those pregnant schools. Do you remember St. Anne's?
Oh, okay.
Because she had it. I don't know why she wanted to. I think she just wanted to.
They called it home studies or EPHS.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was called, but and then by the time we were in the 12th grade, she had her second child. But I mean, because her family had money, I think I told you about her. She's the one that had a fucking nanny.
Yeah.
We were in high school. She had a nanny for her kids.
Teaching her kids Mandarin and shit.
No, Spanish. Yeah, she barely even spoke English, too. So she was always speaking to my godson in Spanish.
Dang, nice.
So, I used to like coming home after school because she would bring her like her lunch from home, like homemade, like Mexican food. And she used to always share with me, like, yes. So yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I feel like I had sex young, but not really.
I did not have sex young. I have so many cousins and friends that got pregnant early.
Right.
That I was seriously deathly afraid.
Okay.
Of getting pregnant while I was in grade school. I mean,
I can't write it because
I remember one of my cousins told me that when you have a kid young, before you're moved out and everything, that she's like, you're destined to live with your parents. And when you do that, all they're going to tell you is how to raise your kid.
Yes, that's definitely true.
So it was kind of like I was scared. Fucking like scared straight. But as soon as I turned 18, like actually I was like, no, because I graduated when I was 17. So I was just thinking like, as long as I'm graduated,
then you're okay.
So yeah, but basically, like I said, as soon as I graduated, I was like, fuck that. I couldn't hold it in anymore. And also, the morning after pill was big. So I was
then?
Like, yeah. Like
really?
it was out.
Oh.
So like you couldn't just get it at CVS like
right.
you can now.
Oh, okay.
You had to go to Planned Parenthood.
Okay.
But still, it was attainable nonetheless.
Okay. I don't think I'll do that. I don't know, it seems scary.
Oh,
You're like, shit, I'll pop that shit any day.
Right? Like, there's this comedian that I love, Amy Wong, and she's got a really good series on Netflix, and she says how, she's like, I was born in the 80s. We popped Plan B like it was Skittles.
And she was pregnant doing that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I've seen the cover. I heard it was good.
Oh, she's fucking hilarious,
I heard.
Dude. Oh my gosh. Like, she writes that show fresh off the boat.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Have you watched that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, see, I feel like that show is relatable to like to myself.
Okay.
Like yes, there are things that I'm not going to understand because I'm not an immigrant.
Mm-hmm.
But I just feel like some of that, because my parents were like really trying to, especially like my mom, and like trying to not let me go that route. Although like my dad was the first one that introduced me to like NWA and Ice-T.
Okay.
They were young when he had me,
mm-hmm.
so I grew up with them. But just them trying to steer me towards like traditional ways, and like maybe they knew that I was a hoe.
You just do it.
They knew deep down
that's
the
funny.
truth.
So what do you mean? Where were they trying to steer you? I don't understand, like steer you away from like gang and stuff like that, but like
yeah, well,
I'm not
like,
exactly sure what you're saying.
Like steer me like towards like the traditional path, like go to school, get married.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were talking about like religion. Or...
Yes, religion. Okay. Definitely, religion's a big part. I think religion's a big part of any, especially if you're like Latino,
mm-hmm.
like any Latino family. I mean, the Spaniards and Catholicism got us all.
You crazy? It's like they just converted everybody. Like hell, shit.
They're like, who wants to convert or die?
Excuse me. So,
So yeah, so I don't know, like that's my like it happens. It's like, it's crazy though when your kids are talking about that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And they fully understand what's going on. Like, I'll fucking make jokes. Like, I always make like sexual innuendos.
Okay, right.
And once my son got it, like, I made a joke and he laughed and I was like, oops. Hello. That ain't going to stop me. But... Right.
At least I know now, huh? Yeah, I mean, I like that, especially Jayden. He feels extremely comfortable talking to me about stuff, even if it seems like he's going to get in trouble or anything, because remember I told you about the kid that threatened to commit suicide.
No.
What? Oh my goodness.
So did he tell you about a kid?
Jayden told me about a kid. One of his best friends. Wait.
Yeah, dang, that's...
one of his best friends liked the girl, and the girl totally had dissed him that day. Like, just totally was like, fuck you, I don't like you type shit. So, boom. So, this was over PlayStation Network. So, you know how they can, like, chat over the network? Like, with, text or whatever over the network. So, his friend, this was all over the network. I'm going to kill myself. But I didn't, okay, so, let me start over. I was driving Jayden to baseball practice. I didn't tell you that? Because I could have sworn I'd probably seen you at baseball practice.
Yeah, maybe. I just don't even remember.
So, he told me on the way to baseball practice. So, when I dropped him off, I went into panic mom mode. I didn't know where this kid lived. I didn't know his parents' phone number or anything. So I'm like, I drove around. I went to Oak, tried to see if any doors were open, if anyone's in the office. No. Then I called Chris. I called Chris and Christy across the alley. And I'm like, do you guys have this kid's number? I called another parent. Like, do you guys know this kid? Do you guys have the number? Because I'm thinking, like, I got to stop this shit, right? At least I can't just do nothing or whatever. So then I remembered that a teacher lives right next door to me. So I went and knocked on her door and I was like, do you have any numbers to like the principal, anybody? And she's like, no. And then I told her what happened and she said, let me think. And so she thought of someone that worked at the school and she called them and they called the principal and the vice principal called me within 10 minutes and was like, okay, what's his name? What'd he say? And then, so he called the grandma who the kid lives with. Well, this is too long of a story, but called the grandma. They went to his house. And then the principal called me back about 30 minutes later and just let me know everything was okay. The grandmother says, thank you so much. She had no idea. And the kid's fine, but, we're still monitoring. Then they called me back again because they tried to check and nobody was answering the phone. So they were like, have you heard anything? Because we haven't, I don't know. Anyway, so the interesting thing about it is on Halloween, I took Jayden to this kid's house so they could go trick-or-treating. And I met the grandma for the first time. And I was chatting with her for like 10 minutes. And she said, you're the one that called. I said, yeah, I don't know. I was like, yeah, I'm so sorry. I said, she's like, no, thank you so much. Like, she's like, she said, I would have never known. And, she was like, thank you so much. And she, like, she wanted me to do that. Like, thank God you did that.
I just got goosebumps.
Yeah. So that was cool. And she was really a nice lady. I actually liked her. But
yeah, wow. Yeah.
So, but
you
just
never know how
crazy.
Someone's going to take it. And that's just such a blessing that she took it in a positive way. Because that's what you meant. Yeah,
because I wasn't going to bring it up. But she was like, you're the one. I was like, yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy that they knew it was you, though.
Well, the kid probably ended up telling his grandma, like, which kid.
Oh.
And he probably said JT.
Yeah.
So anyway, this is a funny part. So, like, in the middle of all this, before I got in contact with anybody, I'm like, my husband was like, well, go read the text or whatever. Go read and see what it says. And he did. He said, dude, I'm going to kill myself. All this, nothing to live for, this and that. And then this is what Jayden wrote. I'll never forget it. I told my mom, I told Ebony, everybody, this is crazy. He said, dude, get over it. She's ugly as fuck anyway. I was like, damn. Like, literally, it said, she's ugly as fuck anyway.
Did it say as fuck or AF?
AS. Fuck.
AF.
No, AS. Fuck. It was spelled out. Not AF. It was spelled out.
That is.
I was like, that's my boy. That's my boy.
But he did show like genuine, because JT is. He's like the gentle giant.
Mm-hmm.
Like, literally, he is so like
he
will break you.
Yeah.
But he is the sweetest.
I don't think he ever shows that side of him.
Well, I feel like people like that, like they very nice.
Mm-hmm. The big teddy bear.
Yeah, bears.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bear butt.
But he could probably just roar.
Yes. Yeah, and how tall is he?
Probably, I'm 5'6", so he's probably 5'8", pushing 5'9".
Yeah, I think he's like 5'9". And he's in the 7th grade.
Yeah.
Dude.
He's big.
And how tall is your oldest son?
He's probably pushing 6. He's probably just about 6 feet right about now.
Dang. JT's gonna be taller.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
The oldest is usually the shortest.
But the oldest, he's tall.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he's still growing or not. He's all tall and slim.
At least on my side of the family, like my mom and my dad's side. Like the oldest of each, all the uncles, the oldest is the shortest.
Oh, okay. That's funny.
Yeah. I'm the oldest and I'm the shortest.
Okay. Yeah, my daughter has long ass legs too, though. I think she's gonna be taller than me.
Yeah, she probably won't be taller than the boys.
No. Mm-mm.
But
I hope not.
Yeah, right?
Right.
I have 2 sisters that are 6 foot tall.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think one is 6 foot, the other one, they're 6 foot. Maybe 5'11" and then 6 foot.
And did they have problems growing up? Especially younger?
No. We kind of grew up slowly.
Okay.
We, were late bloomers.
Okay.
Did most of our growing
18.
after high school.
Okay.
So I grew 3 inches after high school.
Oh.
I remember my friends, boyfriends, all being so tall.
Okay.
And then a couple years after high school, I saw them and I was like, whoa, what happened?
Did you even realize you grew or no?
I did not know. I did not realize I grew until I saw them.
Okay.
And that that was pretty trippy, but I'm 5'7", so.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so JT is tall.
Yeah.
But he's a big boy. That's crazy though. He did the right thing, and that's.
I think that I felt like that was him being a good friend, even though it was kind of I don't know. That's just how you talk to your buddies or whatever, especially dudes. They're dude.
Yeah, and it kind of it's hope. I just I saw this tweet. It's what? It's are you proud to be an American? Why? And it's dude, that, that's cool. Because fucking JT is American.
He's because JT is American. Yeah, so I'm proud of him. I'm proud that he told me. I'm proud that he did that for his friend. And remember, if you don't remember, a kid 2 years ago committed suicide.
I was just looking at it. It's almost 2 years ago to the day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shit. That was so sad.
Oh no, it was April of 2015.
Mm.
But yeah, it just though that gives me hope because I feel this generation even men that are young adults seem a little more like your oldest son's age. They seem a little more accepting and definitely open to feelings. Other guys older guys would not talk about that shit.
Mm-mm.
No.
Especially about gay stuff and just about a lot of different things. I feel the younger generation is just, and you can see it with these rappers. I don't care how stupid they look. They're totally open with their fashion, with their sexuality, with accepting of others' differences. I feel.
Yes, and that's what I was talking to your homie about. How it was at the time Tyler the Creator came out and he said, "Oh yeah, I'm gay too."
Mm-hmm.
And so I was thinking, he's probably not. I don't think he is gay. I mean,
right.
He might be. I don't know, but I just feel it was just to fuck with people and also support of his friend.
Right. It's just let me just say it. What are you guys gonna do? Nothing.
So
you're gonna accept me.
Yeah. So, and he was no, Tyler's gay. Gay dudes, straight dudes and gay dudes do not hang out together. And
I don't like his. Wait, time out. I'm not gonna do time out, but I don't agree with his views on homosexuality because I've seen this little Instagram post. I don't agree with his views on homosexuality.
Okay, yeah, see, but I feel that's also something that a common belief of that age group.
Mm-hmm.
So it and he's in the music industry, so
and black guys too.
Yes, and Latinos too. Just it was that generation is if you were gay, keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Mm-hmm. But like I said, Tyler, who fucking gives a fuck now? So like I said, it's people want to say oh, things suck and this next generation or whatever. But look at what your son just did right there. He just stepped in and helped a friend. And now this kid, like, no matter where he was, like, whether he was seriously suicidal or just depressed, being depressed sucks too, and could lead to that. But either way, he knows that there are people that care about him, and it's a reality check. And who knows if maybe JT didn't say anything, and then, like, later on in college, like, so anyways, it's like I was saying, it's like, my point is, who gives a fuck? And this new generation, like, people younger, like millennials, like, nobody really cares anymore. And that's the future.
Right.
So I'm hopeful.
Because there's too many people, especially like the Donald Trump age people and older. I mean, they are so resistant against anything different than themselves. And it's just ignorant and ridiculous. And I don't know, it's hurtful.
Yeah, it is hurtful. But then you also have to think about, like, what they were exposed to. Like, World War II was instrumental in not only, like, causing a world war, but in getting people to become racist. Like, if you ever look at, like...
If you think about it, yeah, because we had to choose to be against an entire country, against an entire nation of people. The Germans, the Nazis, the Japanese. I don't know that much about history. I'm not a history buff, but I don't understand.
But, well, it's like if you think about the cartoons and stuff, it's like the cartoons are very racist. So, and kids are watching that and they don't think
it's
about
just
it.
Ingrained.
Yeah, like, I mean, think about the viral image of Charlie Brown Thanksgiving.
What's his name? He's the only black guy sitting on that side of the table.
Yes.
And I was telling my mom, because I showed my mom that, and I said, I don't know if they meant that to be a racial thing or to make it like he was the head or the center of attention at the table.
Well, I personally, I think it's like the media and propaganda. Because as long as you perpetuate this idea,
segregation,
yes, of the other, and you continually, like, segregate us and make you check a box as to who you are, because when you check a box to who you are, you're also saying that you're not any of the other things. So all of these little things, like, add up, and it's a way to keep us divided, you know.
Damn.
So, but like I said, it's like we are becoming aware of these things. And
but the thing is, there's so many systematic things in place. Like, how do you break of this? How do you break this cycle? Because it's not just one thing, it's the whole system. It's from prison to education to friggin' economics to everything else.
Well, that's the thing, is educating yourself first. It's like, if you educate yourself to different, like, ways that media advertises to you, and like I said, the Charlie Brown thing, like, I was watching a Gorilla Glue commercial, and they had a black couple, was a couple that needed the Gorilla Glue. Okay. So I want to bring it up because I really feel like it was perpetuating a stereotype, because the black guy was very dark. They had, like, the gorilla comes and saves the day, and he's very dark gorilla. Okay. And then after that, it pans to the black guy. And it's like...
It's putting in your head, like, associate this black guy with the gorilla.
Yes. With the monkey that goes back to blackface and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know. It could be me just being crazy, but I just feel like you rarely see commercials in which they use minorities, let alone dark-skinned minorities, and you just so happen to choose a dark black guy for that particular scene.
Right. Now, have you noticed that several commercials now feature interracial couples? So many. And I'm like, okay, good. Because that would never be done. They would rather pick an entirely black couple or entirely, a different race than to pick a mixed couple. And not only are they doing that, they're putting a mixed child in the commercial as well. And I'm looking like they're actually getting it right. Because sometimes that like, no, that's not how they blend. No. I know, like, sometimes it works differently, but for the most part, like, those colors kind of blend or whatever. So they just get it wrong a lot. But lately, they've been getting it right. I don't know if they're using actual couples, maybe actual families. I mean...
No. It's kind of hard to get a whole family.
Right. I think there's more diversity in the background. There's more diversity on production in the background, which is probably why you're seeing more accurate depictions nowadays.
Well, and if you think about it, do you know anybody, like, it's very rare to find people that are not mixed.
Right. Especially around here. There's so many mixed kids at these schools.
I'm mixed. Mm-hmm. My kids are mixed. My sisters, 2 married white guys. One's baby daddy is Guatemalan. He's still Latino, so.
But that's still mixed.
But yeah, he's from Guatemala.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was born here, but. So yeah, it is rare. I have a CBD oil wholesale connection.
I like that, but I like to make my own.
Your own what?
My own.
Oh, your own.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. But yeah, I like cooking with it. My favorite thing to make is fudge.
One time I made salted caramel.
Oh yes, caramels too.
And then what did I make? Oh, okay. So I made the salted caramel, and I used the infused butter or whatever that I made. I made it in a crock pot, and I cooked it for like 6 hours. That shit was like fucking bomb as fuck. So then I made granola, like homemade granola out of that butter. And then I made the salted caramel. I made separate trays of salted caramel, but then I drizzled that shit on top of my granola.
Okay.
Dude, all you needed was like that much granola, and you're fucking high as fuck. Like, it was too strong. It was like way too strong. I gave some to my homegirl, and I couldn't wait. I kept texting her like, man, let me know, man. She's like, we didn't do it yet. No, she didn't do it yet. I was like, all right, let me know. And then she was like, all right, we just did it. So how much did it take? It's like, I know how much I gave her. She's like, me and my cousin split half. I was like, okay. Like 30 minutes later, she texts me back like, bitch, we are high as fuck. Like,
okay. See, when I made them, I intentionally made them not very strong.
Okay.
Because I gave them to my grandma, and I was specifically making them for people that
needed healing.
Yeah, and I didn't. Yeah, I didn't want to get like, the more the merrier, right? So it's like if you need to eat 2, fucking eat 2. But the first time I ate like a shop edible, I went to a concert. And it's like when shop edibles like first came out.
Okay. You didn't know what the fuck potency it was.
10 years ago.
Okay.
It said space. It was space. Yeah, something space. And like, mind you, I had already been making my own edibles and shit, and how much do I smoke? So right. I was like, oh, so a friend and I split it before going to a concert. Dude, I have never been so fucking high in my whole entire life. I literally like crossed the space-time continuum. I was in the upside down. I remember. And the friend that I was with was like, she's kind of dingy already.
Okay.
So I had that already going.
So you guys were laughing?
No, not even. We were just like, we went to a punk rock concert too. We went to go see Rancid.
Okay. You guys were tripping. Okay. I need to know like how you guys were tripping.
In Long Beach, and we went to go sit down and like we thought that we would just be standing, we would be cool, but we ended up being so fucking stoned that we needed to go sit down. And everywhere, it seemed like everywhere we went to go sit down, somebody else went to go, they wanted to sit there.
Okay.
And I was like, this is like we're being fucked with because we're so fucking high right now. And I would ask her, like, okay, like, what should we do right now? She would just, like, look at me, like, blankly and say, I don't know. Like, with her teeth were, like, clenched. And she would just say, I don't know. Like, at least that's what it sounded like to me. Like, she was saying, I don't know. So I had to fucking be the leader.
Right.
And...
the worst leader ever.
Yeah, like I said, we ended up finding, like, just sitting and chilling out, but I literally became, like, one with, like, you know that commercial, like, that don't smoke weed, and it shows those kids that, like, melt into the couch.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that was literally me.
Like, for real. They were for real. They weren't lying.
I got high.
You just have to get that.
And that shit happened to me.
I hate those weed commercials, man.
I know.
Like that one where the dude is coming out the drive-thru, ordering his food, and then he hit some kid riding on the bike. I'm like, come on. That could have been anybody. You could be digging into getting your fries and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, now they decided to have a change of heart and just tax the shit out of everything, regulate it. But yeah, whatever. I feel like I said this before, I feel like it's been underground for so long now that it's still going to have that side of it. So we'll see, and maybe this will make the shops have better shit. I mean,
and you know what? I was thinking about that. I don't think it's the shops that's shaking it. I think it's the growers before they get it there. Because they're the ones that's gonna be the one. The shops aren't fucking pressing no shit. That's them growers or whoever's the distributor. I don't think it's the shops because they don't just get their bags and go in the back and just start shaking that shit down.
I don't know. I'll have to look into that. Either way, somebody is shaking the shit.
Fucking it, huh? I feel like I gotta go to Hollywood or something.
But I guess it's like the difference between like going to Walmart and buying something that's handcrafted. Like you're gonna have to just.
There might be though. You'll see there'll be like boutiques.
Yeah, because for sure I know Walmart is in Wilmington, California, because damn, that weed is fucking horrible. I grew up in West Long Beach, and my sister lives there. Like, sorry, Wilmington, I don't know. Prove me wrong.
Right.
Prove me wrong.
I feel like I gotta go to Hollywood or something, where the celebrities live, because y'all can't be having no bullshit out there.
Well, I'm hoping that I could just go to Long Beach, because Long Beach is basically...
They don't have them anymore, though.
Soon.
Yeah.
Soon enough. I think there's like a big celebration the mayor had with somebody that opened the first shop in Long Beach. Okay, so yeah, Long Beach does have its first cannabis club designated when it opened. Designated to open once it's officially legal. It's going to be on 7th Street near Rose.
And when they say club, what do they mean? Like we could kick it there?
It looks like just...
Oh, a dispensary.
Yeah, just a normal dispensary.
Because I like how that art show, how it's just like you could do it and there's treats and there's this and there's that. I want it to be like, that's how it is at the bar.
Yeah.
And purchase it there too. Shit, fuck it. That's difficult. All right, so what else do we have going? Oh, since we're talking about like, have you ever seen, what is his name? Somebody pharmaceutical. It's on Viceland.
No.
Okay, so it's this guy. He's a chemist. Like pretty nerdy, but he tries all kinds of drugs. But he'll like tell you the chemical makeup of it and why it gets you high and what part of the brain it fucks
Stimulate.
with. Yeah, but he does everything. Like he did the salvia.
Okay.
And that shit is fucking crazy. I think he did the toad. the toad-like venom.
Oh.
Okay, so they squeeze. It's in Mexico. They find these toads. They don't kill them. They just squeeze their glands, and they dry it, and then they put that shit on like a cigarette, and let that shit dry, and they smoke that shit.
Oh, what? Oh my God! Tell me
They
more.
said it's like you die and come back.
Oh my God!
They say you see everything.
My God!
He said it'll make an atheist believe in Jesus.
Oh my God!
They said, and then they show like 2 people do it, and this dude was like I was like, hell no. He was like, like he was out of control. Like he had to have people like hold him, flip him back over. It was crazy. But when he came out, he was like, he was like happy. Like he seemed like he's seen it all. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like all of it. Like, because we don't know
like,
shit.
Was it limitless?
I don't know. I just know we don't know shit.
Maybe we should do that for an experiment. I ain't
look
trying
that
to
shit
die.
up. Oh, look it up. Maybe you'll see somebody doing that shit. That shit is crazy as hell. Or you might be able to just look up the Viceland shit. I don't know.
Oh my God, what is happening to him? He looks like he's gonna pass out. He passes out. Oh my God. He passed out in the water, face down. He had to be lifted out of the water. He was going to die.
Right. That's why you have to do it with somebody there. I only trust this guy.
And he has to be in the water. I wonder what the chemical composition of that water is.
I know.
Is there some extra minerals?
Go to that redhead guy. Oh, maybe you want to see.
It's creating new chemo. Other dimensions. Ancient mantras. Every being in the universe will be okay.
But watch the redhead dude.
Wait, it doesn't last that long? Okay.
This redhead dude had a different reaction.
Okay.
Act like complete Buddha. Just relax. Release. Allow, guys. Just feel the love.
Oh my God, he's like having a seizure almost. In the dirt. I love you guys. I love you guys. He looks like a fish out of water.
This water is scaring me.
Oh my gosh. Oh, he just puked. Oh my gosh, he just puked.
See, you could die if you do that by yourself, right?
Oh my God, he does not have God in his heart. That's what
He's just choked out the devil or whatever. Yeah, it looks like it only lasts like what?
Okay, I need a. Where is he now?
He's happy.
Being freed from your physical bound form can be pretty scary.
Mm-mm.
How are you feeling?
Look how happy he is.
Still kind of putting it all back, putting the pieces back together, I think.
Yeah, I was worried about you.
Each time I seem to come out with battle scars, but that's why I'm there to purge whatever that is. It's not a joyride, it's going to be whatever it needs to be.
Do you think I should?
I feel like he had a gang of demons that just were released.
Like I said, no matter what happens, I think it's what the medicine intends for you. And, having good people around you. I think it's the best scenario.
Okay.
Oh my God, he does it. Whoa!
Shit.
His eyes were completely rolled back. Now they're closed. Oh no, they're still rolled back. He opened up, but they're still rolled back. He's breathing though, right?
Everybody talks.
I just said the word love repeatedly.
They all do, huh?
Yeah.
It's even possible. But I understand.
Like, this is his job, dude. Do drugs and film yourself and talk about the chemical Because before he did it, he did break it down and talk about the chemical and why the frogs are able to do that and this and this and that.
Okay, so
now we're back on. Whatever you say to resume. Boom.
Hamilton's Pharmacopeia. Oh my gosh. You have to watch that.
So what do you think about that?
Okay, all three of them just came out saying love, love, love. So.
But the trip was extremely dangerous. Like, they needed somebody to turn them over, get the throw up out of their friggin' so they don't choke to death, drag them out of the water, flip them over out of the water. All kinds. They needed definite supervision.
The guy was standing. The guy was on his knees, his hands folded in front of him, and he just fell face forward. Splash. And he just stayed there. Like, oh my God, yes, you do need a guy. Like I was saying, that water,
What was the significance of that, I wonder?
Exactly. I guess you're just gonna...
Maybe it was like a holy cleansing. I don't know. Maybe it was kind of like a baptism type of thing.
Well, I know that, water, even the sound of water has energy. We're made up of water. Like in the Upside Down, how there's water on the ground.
So yeah, I thought that was really interesting. I feel like only that guy. I'll have to deal with him. The leader, the guy who knows about it. But I don't know. But it seems like that brought a lot out. Like, oh my God, it just seems like something happens that you have to experience.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's crazy. Maybe you don't have to. What the fuck is the deal with this penis ad on my YouTube?
Hey, you tell me, man.
Oh my God. That's a finger with cream on it. Oh my God.
That's funny.
That looks like a penis.
Mm-hmm. Because when I was looking, I was like, oh, what's up with that, Judy?
That looks like a penis.
So that's a pretty good series to watch, especially if they're going to put it online like that. That's cool.
That looks like a fucking penis. I need to take a picture of that.
Because, yeah, he did salvia. He did a PCP episode, but he did not participate in PCP.
No way.
He did not do it, though. But other people on the show did it. And he was breaking down the chemical whatever for PCP.
So did it show somebody doing PCP?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
Wait a minute. Have you ever looked up people doing PCP videos?
No.
Have you seen people doing PCP?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
That.
Okay.
Okay.
On the count of three. Can you think of something in your head that people like that's tripping on PCP do. Just think of. Like, don't say it out loud yet. Do you have it?
Yes.
Okay. This is on the count of three. Ready? I'm gonna say mine. You're gonna say yours.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Take off that
Superhuman
clothes.
strength.
Oh, yeah. So, right, why are they always naked?
Yes.
Why are they always friggin' naked?
Yeah.
And that's why it takes like friggin' 8 cops to take them down when they have, like, they are strong as hell.
Yes.
I don't think they feel anything either.
No, I remember hearing a cop saying that this woman that was 5'2" was beating the shit out of 3 cops.
Yeah. Because I don't think the taser works. I don't think. Not on most of them. Or you gotta tase them a few times.
Yeah, just tase the fuck out of them.
Now that's one thing. So of course I talk to my kids about everything. So that's one drug lesson I have with my children. And this was probably like 3 years ago. And I was so excited. I was like, okay, let me show you
excited about drugs.
A reason why you don't want to do drugs. This is PCP. I was like trying to tell them, like, let me tell you all, and like naming the superhuman strength and the get naked and just oh, they're always in the street. They're always like friggin', they don't care about cars. They're just always like dashing through cars and stuff. So I was like, come on, let's go to YouTube. I was like, people on PCP. Man. And I swear I spent probably an hour. They were like sick of it after, like they were real interested for like 10 minutes. And then like, okay, it's all the same.
And then it was you just keep.
I was like, oh my God, he's gonna get hit. Oh shit.
I'm like watching.
And all the time I was like, why do they take their clothes? And they be fully butt naked.
I think they get hot. Don't they?
Or they think
sweating
something's
too?
on them. I don't know.
Yeah, bugs. Like how meth people.
I wonder what it is.
And they don't address that issue in Vice.
Well, I just don't remember. I'm sure. But I don't remember if they addressed the taking off your clothes part.
Yeah. Or maybe they do, but they just don't say that they take their clothes off.
Or maybe they show video and it was just blurred out and I just like, oh yeah, I know. Jeez.
Yeah, they do that shit too.
The drug episode.
So, let's see. I'm drinking today. I'm drinking Swami's from Pizza Port. It's IPA.
Do you like it?
Yeah,
Tasty?
it's good. It's good. It's about like a mild. It's pretty like a mild bitterness. Brown color.
I never know how to describe beers. Unless there's like an obvious like orange pill. You know, if you can obviously taste some certain things.
Yeah, I like it. A couple weeks ago I went to Mola.
Oh, okay.
And then I was like, oh shit, it's free. So it was Sunday. I was like, oh shit, it's free. So I pulled over, went in, and just so happens to be the Latin American comic book convention.
Ooh, okay. Ooh.
Yeah. And I was like, shit,
Who even knew?
Right? I didn't even know that this was going down.
Okay.
So it was super rad. Like everybody there, like was an artist and story writer and illustrator. They did everything. Like it was super cool. And like a big thing is like, you know, in comic books, ethnic people are not portrayed. Right. So they just like they made their own comic books with heroes that look like you. And I bought a comic book and I bought a t-shirt just, you know, to support the cause. And this one, so there's this lady, Kathy Carpenter, who makes this comic book called Lowriders in Space. Okay. And it's so dope. So her name is Kathy Camper and it's illustrated by Raoul III. So it's just cool because I, like, growing up, we watched a lot of, like, Star Trek and Twilight Zone.
Did you buy that one?
No, I didn't buy it. Unfortunately, they were not at their booth. But they sell on Amazon and Google and shit. It's super cool. So anyways, I was thinking from this event, I was like, you know, it's like Christmas, so I want to, like, buy some books and stuff because instead of just buying shit, you know? This book, it's $6. So it's like, just buy something from your culture. Buy, like, support something local. That sounds good. You can even just go to the farmer's market and find shit.
I love the fucking farmer's market.
You know, they did a study where they took patients, so they did an experiment on veterans that all needed knee surgery. Okay. So they divided them up into 3 groups. One group had solely physical therapy, the other group had surgery, and the third group had a placebo surgery. Mm-hmm. So
the placebo surgery, side note, did they cut some motherfuckers open, didn't do shit, sewed them back, made them think they had a damn surgery and they didn't?
They basically just puncture the skin. They don't go deep into the tissue.
Okay.
No. They just puncture the skin and sew it back up. So, those patients that had the placebo surgery, guess how many of them had good?
All of them.
Yes. Every single one of them had the same results as the patients that actually had the knee surgery. They all showed improved results. And the people that had just therapy showed no improvement.
Okay, so I have thought for years, because I've had the same doctor for years, I think he always gives me fucking placebos. I swear to God.
Probably. Or they just give you antibiotics.
Because I'm for one no, I don't need, no, I'm talking like, like for anxiety or something like that. I mean, because I'm always like, I've always told him like, I don't like taking medicine, so I don't. One time he told me, I'll give you anything you want. I'm like, well, I don't like taking like pharmaceuticals, so I don't want any. I just want what I need, I don't want anything. He was like, okay.
Well, that's better, I guess.
Yeah.
The sugar pill then. I don't know. So anyways, like, and since then, like, you could actually look this up. The New York Times wrote an article on this in 2014. So Erin E. Carroll in 2014 for the New York Times wrote this article, and it published, research paper in the New England Journal of Times. But also, he goes on to talk about other studies that are similar.
Okay.
That have placebo surgeries, which is not that many, but every single one of them shows the same result.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So give me my homework like you've been doing. Look it up. Look, where were you saying last time?
Yeah, just look into it yourself.
Yeah. So what news outlets do you like to scheme through? Maybe I won't tell them this in public, but
Twitter.
Oh God. I thought you were just gonna say like BuzzFeed. You're like Twitter. But no, that's real. I haven't been on Twitter a long time, but yeah, I find out a lot of stuff from Instagram.
I don't know, I follow like a lot of different news sources. I even follow like news sources I don't like particularly agree with.
Fox News. Just to see what they say.
No,
I don't.
They're just too like I'll follow like Donald Trump.
I do too.
I'll follow like Louis Farrakhan.
I'm very proud of him.
Minister. Okay. Oh my god. Meghan Markle. Dude, fucking Meghan Markle married to Prince Harry.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, dude. Why is she related to him?
Who? Who is she related to? Prince Harry?
Yeah.
How?
Yep.
How?
15th century ancestry.
Oh, God.
Mm-hmm. The motherfucker.
Well, that means everybody's related then. Right? Come on.
So, anyway, she's 36. And
Part Jamaican.
Yes. She's already been married. Fucking shout out to her. Like, I am so happy for her. She is a beautiful...
Does she have kids?
No, she does not.
Okay.
She does not, which makes her marriage material for homeboy.
Mm-hmm. And he used to be the ugly one, but he is the fine one now.
Really? I always thought he was a cute one. Or I don't know. Maybe I never paid attention to them till...
And what's his name? He is not cute.
Ugh, he is not cute. Oh, poor thing looks like his father.
That's a damn shame.
Yeah. You know what, though?
Harry makes Red look good, boy.
Yeah, but Ooh, the clock is ticking on this motherfucker too. You see that bald spot on the back of his head?
Oh, no.
Ooh.
Oh,
yeah.
but his daddy got that, so.
Yeah, it's a little bit slower for him. But yeah.
Oh, and his William Ben had it.
And, yes! He was like, he had that when he was fucking 18. Like, no.
He used to be cute when he was young, but
When he was like 10, he was cute.
Yeah,
As soon as he turned into a man, he was like, ugh.
Yeah, we both said, we're sorry, but
But you know it's true. You know Harry's the better looking one. But
and he may have pulled the better looking girl.
Well, yeah, duh. Like, she's way more fun, but also he's way more fun.
Yeah, he's fun. He don't give a damn.
Yes.
I don't like that fake little news thing. I feel like they shouldn't have did that. That fake little news. What did they do? Like the interview they just did. That was so phony.
But that's crazy.
I wouldn't answer any of those questions. Oh, so when did you guys meet? Oh, a year and a half. A year and a half ago. I want to answer that shit.
I didn't go into all of that. I just saw that I don't really like go into like celebrity news all that much. But you can't help but seeing this headline, you know?
It was just on the Today Show.
Paying attention. You can't help paying attention to shit, and I'm all for like paying attention to love. So fucking love is love, and there needs to be more love. Like the fucking dude that did drugs. All three of those guys.
Love.
Love, 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 love. That's a fucking theme of the show. Like, fucking love.
Love and drugs.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll drink to that.
But actually, I'm not drinking that to that because...
Oh, well...
First of all, this is medicinal. Second of all, they were also considering that medicinal as well. So... love and medicine.
Yes, moving to a more positive life, more positive environment.
Yeah, because I don't feel like that was a drug trip. I feel like that was a medicinal trip. That was it was not even a medicinal. It was, what would you call that? Like a trip, but like a
mind altering. Like
yeah,
it was an experience. It wasn't just doing drugs. It wasn't
doing drugs at all, I don't think. Because it wasn't like, oh, they're just getting high, like, ha, 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 ha. No, they were doing it for purification or something. And to know. To understand.
Some people need to do that.
Some people don't need to do it, but I see, like,
right,
my friend,
exactly.
I can see, like, she would just be curious to do it. Not need to do it. Just wants to see what it is. Wants to see what's out there. What is it that I'm missing? That shit does make me curious, but that shit, that's scary. They talking about holding in for 10. I'm like, I'm holding for 3. Shit.
Well, it's like now that you know that, like, do you take in a deeper breath? But does it even matter? Like, because it's a lack of oxygen, and is that what the drug needs too? You know, I would be willing to take the drug if it were for scientific research. If somebody like hooked shit up to my brain, I would be down to do that. But just, I don't feel a need for it, quite honestly. I'm good.
I'm so curious, but no. That was too scary. No, thank you.
Yeah.
And I would have to find that guy. Like I said, like, it has to be him.
Okay, so how was your Thanksgiving?
It was great. Mom came. My oven's broke.
Oh no.
So we couldn't do the traditional.
Mm-hmm.
Because let me tell you, I can cook my ass off. I learned from my grandma. Everything, all the recipes, all of them. And actually, every Thanksgiving, I used to call her like a couple of days before. Just call her every year to get the sweet potato pie recipe. So it's a sad, kind of, because I couldn't call her this year. But my oven wasn't working, so I couldn't make it anyway. So my oven wasn't working. So
what a strange coincidence.
So it didn't even bother me that much, because it would have bothered me because I make my everything. Oh yeah, so I make everything from scratch. My turkey, I brine it the night before for 24 hours. I do the whole thing. My granny taught me to get like, you know, like a paper bag from the grocery store, like the Trader Joe bags. Wrap that turkey up in that shit. That's how you bake that shit in that brown paper bag.
Oh,
what?
Okay.
Aren't you scared? Nah, it's not gonna catch on fire. I don't know why it doesn't catch on fire, but it doesn't. Wet? I moisten mine. My granny didn't used to moisten hers. I wet mine. I'm like, fuck that. Like,
I even tried to
I moisten mine and I wrap it around my turkey and bake it the whole time. The whole 4 or 5, however many hours, it does not catch on fire.
Okay.
And that shit comes out all golden. I might take it off like the last 20 minutes or something just to get better brown. That's my granny secret. And I make greens from scratch. I make cranberry sauce from scratch. I make macaroni and cheese. I make everything. Stuffing. Like, and I don't want anybody to help me. I don't let anybody help me. Mm-hmm. Only thing I let people do, chop the onions, chop the celeries, cut the shit I need you to cut. That's all I want you to do.
See, I like things cut a particular way. I've got OCD like that.
I do, but my husband says, how you want me to cut it? And I'm like, oh, for the greens, like this, for that, like this, and for this, like that.
Okay.
Because he could just do it real fast. I'll take forever. And plus, no, I'm not good. And plus, I'm doing everything else. I need some, just do that. And I don't want anybody, I don't want nobody seasoning my shit. I don't want nobody, don't touch my shit. So, and I usually make an apple pie, 2 sweet potato pies, a ham, a turkey, greens, candied yams, stuffing, everything. The only thing I don't make, because I cannot bake, is rolls. If I knew how to make rolls from scratch, I would.
Ooh. Yeah.
Oh, I had thought, you know what else I was going to tell you? I meant to tell you about, that was special about that sweet potato pie and my granny. So ever since I was little, first of all, I'm going to straight up say I was the favorite grandchild. Straight up. She didn't have that many. She has great grandkids and all that. But out of her grandkids, she just has 3. 1 by my mom and 2 by my one of my uncles. I only have 2 uncles. She had 3 kids.
Okay.
So there's 3 grandkids. I'm the favorite. I'm the youngest. So every year when she made that sweet potato pie, she made me a mini sweet potato pie. Just for me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, Judy, how many motherfuckers was up in this house. It could have been 10 people up in this house. That little sweet potato pie, it was little tiny. And let me tell you how much of a brat I am, because I'm an only child. Up until, shit, whenever the last time, 2 years ago, I think, that I went out, I'm looking for Granny? Where is my little, most of the time, like, because she would already have baked the shit before I, like, got to her house from out of town, because she lives in the Bay. My pie is right there on the stove, cooling, before, when I walk in the door. I walk in the door, like, I even, like, sometimes, like, yeah, you know, like gangsta on my granny, like, yeah, you know that, I know that shit better be sitting right there, like. And then there's been a couple of years where I'm like, where's my shit, granny? She's like, I didn't, and she was like, talk shit, like, I didn't make it. Like, only a couple of years, though, but literally up until 38, I got my little baby pie since I was like, shit, I don't know, 5, 4.
Oh, that's the best.
And can nobody else have? No. My mom would be like, oh, let me have, no. She'd be like, oh, let me have a little piece. Because that was a pie, because the thing that was special is nobody could cut into that regular pie until tomorrow. But I got my little, because that, you know what? It was the scraps. Oh. Like, it couldn't fit no more, so she used to make use the scraps and make my little mini.
Okay.
So I used to get, like, a taste of the pie the night before. Like, nope. I think we had a topic and I totally, like, derailed it. Not derailed it, but went sideways.
Yeah, like, you're thinking about one thing, but then 8 other things come up along the way. Little pit stops.
Damn, I wonder if that toad shit makes everything just like all the things we talked about today. I wonder if like and yesterday and all the days, if that shit just, you know what I mean? Like just all the conversations just go real fast, but you understand them like everything, all the meanings, everything that ever crossed your brain, even from when you was a baby, flashes within 60 seconds. Or within 10 minutes or whatever.
Okay.
Even stuff you didn't think you knew.
Well, he said it was like, you hear things. He's like, you hear things and you see things that, like, you don't normally. Like I said,
it opens places in your brain that you don't have access to with your own conscious mind. I think deeply spiritual people know how to access more than I know how to access. But that shit just, you don't have no control. That shit just
takes you to like 0 to 100.
That shit just accesses.
Yes. Yes, exactly. It's like you're downloading.
Yeah, that shit just downloaded yeah. Cause like right now, your shit is downloading real slow. It's like on that, what's that shit, that dial up. It's like, your brain is like, but when you do that toad shit, that shit is like on T with some it's military
FiOS.
Yeah, that shit is on FiOS or some higher military grade shit.
Fucking laser speed of sound, speed of light.
That shit is amazing though. Now I hate to see. I bet I'm gonna look up that one day on YouTube. I want to see some stupid ass white boys doing that shit on their own. But that guy mentioned like, oh, everybody thinks you're just supposed to like ingest it. No, you're supposed to smoke it, he said. He said everybody thinks you're just supposed to take the, I don't know how you do it, suck it or whatever, but.
Okay, lick it.
Yeah, lick it. That's what he said. They think you're supposed to just lick it. No, that's not what you're supposed to do. But that seems weird. Smoke it.
Well, not that weird. I mean, to ingest it at all sounds weird. So ingesting it, period, sounds weird.
But I guess it probably still gets you high, but maybe not that experience. That's crazy.
Well, this is your last year at Lee.
Thank God, I'm so sick of seeing them people. God damn, I'm tired of them. Jeez. You don't really have to see nobody at the middle school. Like, shit. Even though I dropped Jayden off, so I always have to wave at Mrs. Komaski and...
Yeah, I'm thankful that Max could just fucking walk to school.
Right there.
I don't have to see anybody.
Mm-mm.
It's so nice.
That place is cool, though, because, like, every now and then you'll see, like... First of all, I appreciate that she's out there. The principal is standing at that gate mostly every morning.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
I don't know how long she stands out there, but I know every morning when I drop my kid off, she's there. And then I've even seen the vice principal a whole block down at the corner where, like, there's heavy student traffic.
Yes, and there's no crossing guard there.
There's no crossing guard there, but also they make a right and try to go to Starbucks and the donut spot. So sometimes they're like, But also just to watch them, too. That's good.
Yes. It is.
Especially since you guys are giving blowjobs in the boys' bathroom.
Dude, that's fucking nuts.
And then the thing is, like, I feel like if you started having sex young, but it's different nowadays. I wouldn't start off with the blowjob. That's not the first start. That's not first base. Like, I feel like that's something you work your way into, like as a young person.
Well,
Even in like I don't know. I don't know. Like I feel like if you got into a new relationship, you gotta work your way. Like you gotta earn that shit or something.
well, I don't know. Maybe it's different. And like I remember, like if you're gonna lose it, don't fucking suck your dick.
I know, but I feel like they're not even losing it. That's all they're doing is sucking dick.
Yeah, I feel awkward just thinking about it.
What the fuck do you have to pull out to be getting sucked on?
Little pee-pee weenies.
I mean, I don't know at what age like that shit elevates into a big boy dick, but I know 6, 7, you got a little dick. I don't know.
I don't know what you think.
What happens in the 8th grade, but what the fuck?
Yeah,
Are you getting sucked?
I don't think there's definitely not a climax.
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Because remember, we know the 13-year-old girls that got pregnant. And the boy could have been 15 or 14, a little older.
Yeah.
Where's our thing? I'm going to try to say it one day. Thank you for listening to the Mixed Greens podcast. You can reach us on Twitter at Mixed Greens Pod. You can reach us on Instagram at Mixed Greens Podcast. You can reach us on YouTube at the same place, Mixed Greens Podcast. And I don't know the phone number, and I don't know the P.O. Box, and I don't know, but we'll tell you in a second.
Just hit us up on Twitter at Mixed Greens Pod or on Instagram at Mixed Greens Podcast. Best way to reach us.
Yeah. Thank you for listening. P.O.
Wait,
hold on. And
P.S.
email us at mixedgreenspodcast@gmail.com. That's a good one. Yeah. That's all the only 3 we need to tell you guys, right? That I see. Now I'm giving myself. And I also learned to shut the fuck up and stop doing timeouts. And don't interrupt your intros and outros, because I'm only going to have to edit it and try to find a good spot where I didn't fucking interrupt you. So shut the fuck up. But we already did one. So thank you for listening to the Mixed Greens podcast. You can hit us up on Twitter at Mixed Greens Pod. You can hit us up on Instagram at Mixed Greens Podcast. You can hit us up on Instagram at Mixed Greens Podcast. And you can email us at mixedgreenspodcast@gmail.com. I didn't feel like I said that clear.
Yeah.
Because you got to say mixed greens.
Mm-hmm.
Not mixed green. Mixed greens. I wish I had a question of the day. Do we have anything we need? We told them to look up the toads. But is there any question? There should be a question. I want people to leave us a voicemail. I'm trying to think, what were we talking about that we could ask them? How do they feel about?
Question of the day, you said?
Yeah. I feel like we always need to, let's always end with a question of the day. Regarding something okay. Question of the day. I got it. Question of the day. Go ahead. Judy already gave you guys the homework of going to check out the toad from, what was that? We already told you the name of it. The Pharmacopeia, or whatever the show was. Look that shit up. Look at that video. Or look up videos on, I'll tell you in a second. I don't know what kind of toad that was. Okay.
So don't forget to check out Hamilton's Pharmacopeia on Vice. Vice.com. Hamilton's.
Do you see what episode or about the toad? What kind of toad that was, maybe?
The psychedelic toad.
Just check out the episode about the psychedelic toad. And I would either like an email. I don't care how you send it to us. Voicemail would be cool just so I could hear how you guys say, hell no! Or hell yeah. But anyway, we're going to give you all the information. Believe us. And put it in the comment. I mean, let us know what you're talking about. Because 2 days later, we're not going to know what the hell you're talking about. So leave, some description in the comment and let us know how you feel about this. Would you try it? How do you feel about it? What do you think? So hit us up.
On Twitter at MixedGreensPod and on Instagram at MixedGreensPodcast. You can reach us by email at mixedgreenspodcast@gmail.com. And if you want to leave a voicemail, call 562-294-1363.
Thank you for listening.
Bye.
Mixed greens, don't judge me, it's not what it seems. Mixed greens, mixed greens. It's a show about everything. Now go tell a friend from mixed greens, mixed greens. Mixed greens, don't judge me, it's not what it seems. Mixed greens, mixed greens. It's a show about everything. Now go tell a friend from mixed greens, mixed greens.